So find the art wall, and then you take a right, and you follow the sign to the distillery. And then there's a pedestrian path. So we were just saying how much we're enjoying this. Just walking around.
The school kids in their uniforms.
Yeah. Seeing the local culture, it's very neat.
Around. Okay, so there's the Johnny Walting's distillery.
We found it. We found the rum. John Walting's Distillery, Nassau, Bahamas.
And you've never seen a Jeep that big.
Oh my gosh. Nope. Oh, this is a very cool place. This place is neat, Jace.